That one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sweat Equity. And we're in the Sweat Lodge studio, which has now become a fart box of heat.
Right off the bat.
Yep. I got stuff locked in. I got some stuff locked and loaded, baby. Good thing this is on smell vision, right? All right.
Shut up with that.
Wow, this is the sloppiest intro, but we're keeping it all. We don't take it out. We're the number one comedy business podcast in the world. Pragmatic entrepreneurial advice with real raw dog talk.
The best episode ever.
I'm having a stroke.
You say that all the time, though.
Yeah, but it's a funny thing to say, you know.
There's a boy who cried stroke.
Hey, why don't you put your wallet in my mouth just in case I don't choke in my tongue, okay?
Thank God you said wallet.
Yeah. I'm talking about your ham wallet.
Yeah, I know.
You're mussy. All right. Listen to us on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook. Your mom's Sony Walkman. This episode sponsored by Squarespace. Yeah, the content management system that's better than WordPress, Wix, and Weebly. That's not in their copy, but I'll say it.
Yeah.
You gotta
that Weebly.
You need to make a site on your own with your two little paws, and you don't know how to code. Don't worry about it. Squarespace has got you the hookup. Holler if you hear me.
I want money.
Now it's just one template. Not a bunch of templates to choose from, just one template that's all adjustable, all customizable, scalability.
I thought it should have been like that a long time ago. I mean,
you did. I do remember you saying that in the office. Like, this is dumb.
Right.
Why do I have to switch templates?
Yeah.
So now they're even getting better. Every year they improve, whereas WordPress just kind of is stagnantly okay.
They finally listened to us.
Right. And that's why they're sponsored on this podcast. The link to a discount is in the episode description. Let's get it started. Hotty toddy.
Whoa.
What about my sweat equity?
Sorry for the highness.
Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity. My sweat equity. Sweat equity. What about my sweat equity?
We had a guest that had to cancel kind of last second on us yesterday. I couldn't really wrangle a guest. We might do guest roulette on my phone. Maybe.
Nah.
Yeah, maybe.
We haven't talked in a minute. We'll just talk.
We haven't talked in a minute, but
I want money.
I just want to randomly call Lonnie Love and just say what's up.
Who's that again?
Comedian. She's on The Chew or The Talk or one of those shows. Like the black chick, The View for black chicks or something.
Oh, that's not what they call it. The Chew.
There's one called The Chew for sure because I was like The Chew.
Well, okay. I'm taken aback.
The Chew.
I kind of like it.
What, The Chew?
Depending, I don't know. It depends on what it is. Well, don't Google that, dude.
The Chew.
Oh, we've got your screen that we can put on here. Watch out.
Yeah.
Here he is Googling.
Well, don't show them everything.
Yeah. Well,
okay. If you are looking at the video, I do have a extension on my Chrome that's keywords everywhere. If you want to look up keywords, just have that always in there.
Uh-huh.
Neil Patel, I think that's his thing.
That's good advice.
I mean,
what were you looking up? The Chew?
The Chew. It was on
nothing.
Huh?
You didn't find anything. Where's pictures?
The Chew is a American cooking themed talk show that aired for 7 seasons from 20. But that's not her show. I think it's The Talk. Hold on. Stay with me.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible name for a show. The Talk.
Well, let me tell you this much. I have nothing but love for Lonnie Love. She's always been nice to me. I haven't seen her in probably 8 years. But
why did she come up?
I was trying to think of random people to call that I haven't talked to in a while.
Oh, okay. So there's no context.
No, well, I've been meaning to hit her up to come on the show, but I'm like, we might have to call Tripoli. We might have to call some people. We don't have to do it right now. I'm just saying. That's what we call a tease, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see whose voicemail is
that's the real
interesting.
That's the reward at the end of the show. Right. Who are we going to call? Maybe Bert Kreischer. I don't know.
You can see who chucks us the voice, like just does the, reject call right away.
Well, if you FaceTime Bert, apparently he picks up. Like, that's his deal. But maybe not when I do it.
Yeah.
I
heard he got dosed on Molly while Ari Shaffir dosed him.
That was like
came over
5 years ago.
I was just watching it. Something his wife and Christina P. talking about it. That was 5 years ago at his house?
That incident happened like 4 or 5 years ago, I think.
Well,
And then they
it
dosed
was news to me.
Big J on Legion of Skanks, who, by the way, I need to show you this.
Okay.
So, have you ever taken a dab?
Maybe.
So I couldn't sleep last night. Was watching Legion of Skanks. They record every Monday night from the stand in New York, and Bert was on there a month ago and called me while on the show while I was watching it, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And it didn't click in while I was watching. But what's it called? You ever taken a dab? You know what that is?
What do you put in it? Is it wax that you put?
It's like the most like potent weed. Like,
I feel like I did it once.
the fact that you're closing your eyes makes me believe you.
Probably once.
Well,
I think I did.
So
how do you do it? Is that where you gotta have like you gotta heat up the stove and put 2 butter knives on there,
something like that.
Run up and quick suck it fast.
So, dude, I was watching it. It's like to me, it feels like when you used to get like the most potent like oil together. It's not like I don't think it's flour. It's like it feels like a little bit of like not a jelly, but a hardened kind of.
All right.
Something. I don't know. Very viscous looking. And then you light it with like a butane lighter.
Right.
And it gets you like super fucked up.
Yeah. And how do they dose them with that?
Well, no, the dosing thing on there was like another thing, like an appendage to the Burt thing. They dosed him with acid.
Oh.
Shane
What are you
Gillis.
talking about the dab for?
Because I'm getting to that. So the dab last night, I'm watching the live stream of last night. And he takes the dab and fucking passes out live on TV. And like looks like he almost has a seizure. Like takes it and just is like head down and then like arm like shifting and then like gets up and is like, what? And they're like, you just fucking passed out, dude. We thought you were dying. I'm gonna find
Did they
it.
actually?
He was.
How did they react? That's what I want to know. It's like
They thought he was fucking around.
right. They were like, "Oh, here we go."
So Dave Smith's next to him and is like, he's laughing, and then they're like, "Oh no, you're our meal ticket. You're the funniest one of us," kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find that clip, but it was like, holy shit, that's scary, dude.
Yeah, I didn't. I've never heard of that from basically weed.
Well,
But I mean, what do? You just pass out.
Well,
I'm sleepy immediately, is what it is.
Yeah, no, this was different. This almost like
Without some other sort of drug in there, like.
I think
nothing
I want to
bad
say
really
because
happened.
I listened to the Bonfire on Sirius with him and Dan Soder, and I want to say he was
Serious.
Yeah,
Sorry.
He was. I think he was starting to take roids too. So like, my guess is that combo. But if I can find that clip, well, if it doesn't take too long. But what's going on in your world?
What? Did you do any prep whatsoever?
No, because
I don't know. I told you I spent 20 minutes troubleshooting our camera for the thing, only to realize it was the wrong cord that I had plugged in. It was just to another camera and popped it in. How about that? Audio visuals.
So what did we learn?
Check the chords.
Yeah. Remember we used to have a checklist of everything, like, because we're so dumb sometimes with this stuff.
Yeah, all right. I was going to say, how much of what you have going on can we talk about?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I kind of have the same, not a lot new happening right now, right? I did have, we want to talk about Avery's birthday party sleepover that we had over here.
We can, if there's something you got.
There
got any
wasn't
hot
much to
takes?
it. I don't know. It happened. Yeah.
You're a very laissez-faire dad with that kind of stuff, I think. Just you guys go do your thing.
Well, it wasn't so much
You don't want to be a helicopter dad.
No, it was just that my beautiful fiance had everything planned out to a T. They had a great time.
That's so nice.
We did a photo shoot. That's one part I contributed. Set up the big white backdrop.
That is super
Plus
cool
that,
for them.
Got some fun photos of the girls. They put on like Jess's old dresses and things, and got
Jess's
dolled
dresses.
up. Write that down.
When are you getting married? Do you know?
No, we need to figure that out.
You're really doing it like a hood couple.
No,
Like,
what?
I'm just going to take it for 5 years.
No, it's not like it's not anything that's neither one of us wants to put it off. We just got to do it.
No, and look,
It's hard to find a good spot.
that's for sure. And then, I was starting to read a bunch of stuff about like just real estate and the economy and how there's a lot of people being like, it's going to crash pretty bad kind of thing. And I was like, I
Right.
have to get out of this zone. Like I went down a rabbit hole of nerd shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe we could take advantage of that.
Well, a real estate like inventory has never been lower ever in history. I'm like, I need to get a new place, but I'm trying to wait a little bit.
Dude, I mean,
Just like something.
not even houses, but cars now.
Yeah,
Some cars are worth more than what you paid for them now. It's like, what is happening?
Yeah, rental companies are buying cars from people.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't get it either. I mean, I know it's supply chain related, and that sucks balls because like not only do I have a sad dad pad place I want to move out of ASAP, but
you gotta get out of there.
I've got the dad wagon.
Yeah, you got to upgrade. 2 big upgrades you got to do.
I know, and then
Like the 2 biggest.
and then what's it called? Battery died in the dad wagon. It's got 177,000.
Literally 4 years ago, I was like, "You gotta get a new car, dude."
I'm like,
That
for
thing's a
sure, dude, for
death
sure. Once
trap.
I get out of this divorce thing,
Like my tire blew out on the side of the road. It was so scary.
that was fucking
Like,
crazy,
I was
dude.
like, you gotta get out of that car,
was,
man.
That was on the
Still going.
no, that was on the tires, the new tires I got from Hanuk, the Korean company.
Uncooked.
Yeah,
Uncooked tires. That's good.
and then that's pretty good. And then
I know. I said it.
oh, sorry. And then
I don't give a shit.
that tire popped like September. Started a new gig.
How do you remember that?
Because it was like my second day going into the new gig from the office you're at now. And I was like, oh my God. And it blew to like, it looked like shredded taco, like fucking cheese. And I was driving on the rim like a cartoon. Like,
I would have liked to seen that.
and then that actually brings me to what I wanted to throw out there is I got AAA because I'm a guy that doesn't really, I like to claim I don't have the time to work on the car, but I just don't know a lot about cars and doing DIYing it.
You know, AAA doesn't come and work on your car like a oil change sort of thing.
No.
One
That
breaks, right?
that I'm talking about like,
When's the last time you got an oil change? No big deal. AAA is going to swing on by.
yeah,
All
don't they
good
do
to
that?
go.
I don't have any wiper fluid. Do they do that too?
That I think they actually do.
Do they?
I think so.
Well, here's what's even
Stupid cheap shit like that doesn't really.
The
People are like, wow, wiper fluid, huh?
the dad
Never would've
wagon.
thought.
It's almost a classic because I think to be a classic you got to be 20 years old. So it's an 03. So technically it might be a classic this year
Okay.
because you do the year above the year it comes out usually.
Get one of those antique license plates where you can only drive on Sundays.
Yeah, maybe I get a tax write off because it's just like a historical
Yeah,
event.
a historical landmark.
And so
Don't move it.
I really want to drive it until it's completely like not fixable, basically. Or the Cybertruck comes out.
Safe.
It's still safe.
We're never gonna get a Cybertruck, man.
I know. And I just saw some stat about that was like, because I was like, how many people did a reservation or like whatever,
Right.
a deposit?
Yeah.
A million people did.
Yeah, dude.
So I don't know I forget if they gave us a number, like a deli ticket when we did it.
right.
But I'm like,
Probably
God.
up there. Probably up there.
Now that might be a bunch of people that you can get it refunded, but it's still, so AAA, how does it work as a business model? I don't really get it.
I work for AAA.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
Gainesville
Sweet.
office. Let me tell you
Really
what
lucked
horse
into this
shit
one
this is.
because I was going to have to do some Googling on the fly.
Woo! Thank God.
It's got, can I take a guess? It's got to be the upsell of like, they get you in and then they try to get like, I just got something like shitty life insurance from them offer. It's got to be all that stuff. Like all the other products.
Right. Yeah. It's basically call center. What I was doing was call center shit. I hated it. Where you're calling people to sell AAA memberships. And, there's 2 tiers. There's the plus one, and then there's the other one. And it was like, the difference was The cheap one was you could get a 5-mile tow, and the expensive one was like a 20-mile tow or something like
Right.
that.
That's what they call platinum now.
Like the fact that they even hired me as if they needed somebody else in the fold was like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Like, it would just be these fucking worn out lead lists like that.
Oh,
like,
you're cold calling?
and there's like 4 people doing the same shit in like one, and it was like, wait a second, this is not gonna work. Like, there's no way you can make money off of this because like you didn't get shit paid on. Like, think about how much a membership is for a year.
So
$90.
I'm doing the math both times. The tire
Right.
blowing out and yesterday, and I'm like,
As a consumer, it's good.
yeah,
It's definitely worth it.
But I'm like, how
Use
this
it one time.
Well, I'm always in that like, if it's too good to be true, it usually is kind of thing. But I know AAA exists because I've been around enough times. You know, my family's used it growing up, kind of thing, or
Right. But you're
whatever.
right.
But I'm like, okay, when my tire blew out, they came and fixed it.
Yeah.
Put on the spare for me because I couldn't. It was the rim was like
Probably give
on
you
the
a bottle
ground.
of water.
I actually gave him a bottle of water.
Oh, excuse me,
That's
sir.
my thing. I know. I heard if you bring someone in your house to work on stuff, offer them something to drink.
Yes.
It puts them in a better mood for whatever reason, like immediately. So anyway,
Especially if they're thirsty.
fixed the tire. He was like, you may want to go get whatever, lug nuts to cover so you can put the cover back on. Haven't done it. And then he left, and I was like, what do I owe you? And he was like, oh, no, it's covered in your membership. And I'm like, you just fucking came out
You
here.
just did a lot of shit there, man.
A lot of shit. Like, this wasn't your normal. I could do my own
weird
tire.
about it. I think that's what's weird about it is we place. Realistically, what they're doing is not that complicated, ever.
But
Like,
it's
they're
all-
not diagnosing and fixing anything crazy with your car. They're changing tires. They're putting oil in it. They're towing your car. Like, there's like a set of like 10 tasks that they got to know. And none of them are that hard. But as men, we're like,
No, well,
if they do it for you, you're like, man, that's worth like $1 million, man.
no. Well, I'm like, if it was as much as insurance costs, car insurance costs per month, I would get that. But it's $100 a year or $50 a year,
Sure.
depending on like whatever membership you have. So you're like, okay, $100. That basically covered that hour.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, if you think about it, at this point, they're probably selling all their data. They must have a fucking crazy amount of data on people in America, at least, where it's like they're using that. They're selling their insurance, whatever other black magic hullabaloo they're selling on the other side. Maps. That was the other weird thing, was they would have people calling in. Can you plan a whole trip for me? Sure, lady.
That's kind of quaint.
I'll print out all the MapQuest directions.
Yeah, MapQuest. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? 20 years?
I was in Gainesville, yeah.
Yeah, there's a big office here for AAA, and it's like a fucking campus, like a huge building in the area. I drive by it all the time, and it's a nonprofit, fully tax-paying mutual benefit company with no shareholders.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Nonprofit.
yeah, and then it's like what I put. It's like what's AAA's business model? It's it's a 100-year-old company. It says too, and it's like. I guess they make. It's got to be an upsell on insurance and travel and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Insurance, I bet's where they do all their business.
They definitely have like retirement stuff. They try to send you all the time too. Now that I think about it, do your own retirement savings plan through whatever they're. But the other part is they outsource the service part.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they do have their own trucks.
They do.
But there's a lot of, especially rural areas. I'm your official certified AAA technician.
Right.
Yeah.
The app looks.
We are official partners.
The app looks pretty crusty still, but it was nice to see like an Uber Eats style, he's going to be here. Like he's on the map.
Yeah.
I can see him coming.
Yeah.
That's like, back in the day, that sucked. If you had a phone.
Right.
Or service where you're at.
Yeah.
That's like old school, having to walk to the gas station, make a phone call.
Exactly. Waiting sucks. What am I supposed to do? Look at these stupid trees? Come on.
Yeah, I was just like, how does this shit work? I still don't get it. Like, I don't think I'm
would
anywhere
bet-
different than when I walked in here.
I
But
wonder what they get from the government subsidies wise. They got to get something as a nonprofit, huh?
well, you would get the tax benefit of a nonprofit. I would say that's the biggest
I'll
part.
bet you there's some other part to it.
And there's probably grants.
I'll bet you that dude running AAA is balling out.
Oh, you can be a nonprofit and still make a shit ton of money as the executive director.
You can.
Yeah. You know,
$40 million a year.
yeah. I don't know. We'll get to the bottom of this, I'm sure.
We're coming after you, AAA, but also definitely like listen to our calls and shit.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
we
yeah.
break down, like we're just joking.
Hey, if you're the executive director of AAA, you know, call in.
Yeah,
We could use you.
that's not what I meant, but you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying.
We did have. I was telling you before we started, we had kind of an interesting. I had an interesting phone call on the way over here from a listener of this show.
Yes.
So this young gal that sent me an in-mail in LinkedIn, and was like, it was written like all the bot sales emails I get.
Right.
I get how many of those a day do you probably get?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't even check them.
You don't even like.
I mean, I don't want to go through my process of determining what might be real and what's not.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I'm just saying. Like,
Wait,
you
don't- I
could
don't know
do
what
a
you're talking about.
30,000-foot view of things and be like, that one's probably real, that one's probably real.
Oh, you just kind of
It's
wing
my
it.
secret sauce. Huh?
You just kind of wing it.
No, I'm saying I can pick out the fakes pretty easily, usually.
Yeah, because it'll be like it'll have your title and shoehorned in there.
Yes.
Or it'll have like
Brackets.
the name of a brand that you're working for in there
Yes.
in a weird way. So it'd be like, I like Sweat Equity Podcast. It
Right.
is a great show.
If I talk to you about you're using your phone service,
Yeah. Well, this
get voice over IP for Sweat Equity, I'm like, do you even fucking pay attention to any of this shit?
no,
Like,
because
we have some sort of
definitely
office where we're
bot.
calling each other back and forth.
I get a lot of like,
So clear.
Hey, are you recruiting? Let me help you with that. And I'm like, what? No. Did you look up anything?
Yeah. Recruiting firms, what is that?
Well,
Talk about a weird thing.
recruiting firms fine. I'm fine with that because I think there's a problem to solve there. I don't think we're that good. I don't think we're really that good at hiring people on the whole. But
Thanks for yes-anding, shitting on recruiting firms.
well, what do you want to shit on? Like what's wrong with them?
No, it just seems very piggybackish. You're like, oh, I'll do that for you, and then they take a huge big out. That just seems, I don't know.
Yeah, the human capital term that started coming around about 10 years ago feels pretty gross
Right.
on its own. But it's like the good one. It's just like any service business. The good ones will find good people to get them kind of matched up, and the shitty ones will just be crusty and try to make that short cash.
I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of all the middleman businesses.
Yeah, well, I mean, like intermediaries exist for some reason. Like,
Yeah.
there's definitely a sector that needs to be there because, goddamn, like the small businesses, small to medium businesses can't. They do it, try to vertically have their own people do it, and it
Sure,
sucks.
no. I'm talking super granular, well, we talk between these two types of servers over the internet sort of shit.
Oh.
It's like, ugh.
Right.
That's what I meant.
The ones that are really interesting that I've seen are bots because sometimes I'll just say yes
Right?
just to see what's going to happen next. They do it like dating apps where they have like fake bots of hot chicks, but
Right,
a professional
sure.
hot chick.
Right. Not too hot.
And it's like, oh, I'm going to get you to my guy, Steve. And you're like,
Steve hot or?
and then you look at the profile, you're like, I don't think this is a real person. That was original. I think it's Steve as an avatar of a hot chick.
Right. Thanks, Steve.
overseas.
Can't wait to talk to Steve.
So this gal who just graduated USF was like, the in-mail was like, can I just talk, get 15 minutes of your time, which is the line that everyone asks in those
Right.
salesy LinkedIn things.
Change the number of minutes. Can I get 9 minutes of your time?
Well, and it was an in-mail, which I'm like, why would a girl spend any money? I think it costs money to do that. Or do you have, I want money.
I want money.
I want money.
money.
I've been doing that by myself in
I
my
know,
place.
me too.
Shout out to Steve G. Edwards.
I want money.
Premiere
Live
virtual.
on forever, Steve.
He's coming back on this summer. What's it called? So I was like, why? I'm like, this is very dubious, but I'm going to see it through because if it is genuine, then we'd want to help someone out that
Sure.
listens to the show. So talked to her on the drive over here. She's not from the U.S., from a like Eastern European country, and was like, how do I get in, to the marketing world? And I was like, this is a real call. You really want to like, and I was like, listen to our podcast.
Kind of sad that she's like graduated, and then it's like, so how do I do it?
Well, I was
just like they didn't. It sucks that they don't be like, hey, this is like, this is the sort of job you're going to be looking for, like that sort of shit. It's like, no, we just teach the classes. You figure it out from there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, why don't they teach like budgeting in high school?
All that shit,
like personal budgeting and stuff like that, personal finances. I put it under that heading, but at the same time, I think she transferred over here like her senior year of college or something. I try to look her up.
Oh.
So it's not like one of those things where I don't know if she has connections to the area. Like,
sure,
has it been here that long kind of deal? So it was like, I was like, we have a podcast. I'm on my way over there to record it. This episode, talking about Oh, I told her, I was like,
dole out any advice, but don't worry.
We don't have a guest today, so I'm probably going to bring this up on air. Well, no. It was cool because, we can get stagnant with the show sometimes. And so sometimes it's good to have that like little validation. Oh, because she was like, I've listened to, that's how I got to you kind of thing. And I was like, interesting. So you might have an in-mail too, if you check yours with one eye from far away.
Right.
But so that on the ego side, that feels good for us.
Sure. So what did, that was her question. What did you tell her?
Well, I was just like, there's two things I would say. Like, all right, I gave her homework. I was like, push-pull method.
You tell me how to get into the marketing world.
No, you're a brand, right? You are a brand. See it that way. You need to sell yourself. Make yourself a product. Take yourself out of it. And I go, what value do you have? Why should anybody hire you? What skill set do you have? Right? Write that list down. Just start there. And like, okay, you're from this country. Like, you're fluent in that language and English. And she's like, I actually know 3 languages. I was like, well, one thing you can't, that's something that's a value add.
Take it easy
I would
with
call
the
it.
ego.
Well, I would go, that's huge, especially, if people are making content here that's for readers over there in the country she speaks the language of, that's a huge value add because you put stuff in Google Translate and it's always fucked up.
Yes.
So you always need a human element to make sure like this actually makes sense.
They
and it's
would
not
never
robotic.
say that there.
Right.
Slang and shit.
Yeah, like Eastern European, I'm guessing not a lot of emotion.
How did she take that advice?
She was like, this great, and then I was like, so that's like really start looking inward, do what we talked about with like people that need to figure out their brand for their company, like go to the woods, do shrooms, sit by yourself and really go, what am I best at?
Don't do all 3 of those at the same time.
Well, yeah.
Don't shroom by yourself in the woods. I don't recommend that.
It's a metaphor.
Spotter.
But
at all times.
What I'm using a silly like metaphor to make it have sticking power with people, but it's
right. But you're also in the advice portion of the show,
right?
So,
but I'm just saying, like, go inward first. That's always the thing. Like, what am I best at? What do I like to do the most? Because those might not be the best things. What skills do I have to provide? Right?
Yeah.
And then like, what are the like extra credit things? Like, you can do that. You can carry 50 pounds of boxes or something, like shit like that. The little stuff, anything, any value add.
What?
Some jobs make you have that.
What?
You have to carry be able to carry 20 pounds.
Amazon, Lowe's.
No, I've had like
not a lot of marketing coming in. I mean, unless you're doing
it was on when I was at Marketopia.
When you're
the director of strategy,
events.
it was on there. I swear to God. And I was like, okay, that doesn't seem like
didn't want any twinks. That's all.
Thick thighs save lives, Eric.
Yeah, that leg power.
Thick thighs save lives. So I said push-pull method, like we talk about with any company, right? Like, okay, you have the gumption to do this, to reach out to me. You can start targeting where you want to work, or what kind of company.
PR.
What kind of company do you want to work for, right? Kind of like what Dean tells us. You don't have to show up in their lobby nowadays, but like, this is the best time to go, I want to work in this kind of company with this amount of employees, this kind of culture, these benefits, entry level, and then maybe you have to get another job on the side to kind of supplement it, to get your foot in the door.
Sure. A lot of these companies have somebody that you're better than.
Oh, and look,
they might not have an opening
at the entry level,
and blow their tits off
in marketing, the entry level shit, or they just need someone fucking logical and competent. I mean, like, goddamn,
you definitely need to be willing to learn.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I go, all right. So, what are your soft skills? Like, not your tech skills. Like, I know Excel, I know Word, all that shit. And I go, what are your soft skills? Like, I was asked this the other day. I go, I think I'm a good communicator. I think I'm effective in finding out like people that hate digital, that are low tech or no tech, and that hire marketing people that they already hate marketing too, right? Because that's why they're hiring you. Because they can't do it and they're frustrated by it.
Right.
So you're usually coming in at like ex-boyfriend or rebound boyfriend.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I think I'm an effective communicator in explaining what's going on to anybody who doesn't, like my parents, except I can't explain what I do to my parents. I was like, anybody who just doesn't know the...
You left that out, that last part.
The tech...
Explaining to your parents.
I've tried many a times to explain what I do, like what I'm good at professionally to my parents. Like many times. And they still are just like... It's right. Like if my dad was like talking
to me.
You play
computer games.
Yeah. It's like, you got that compact Basario we got you in 95. That taught you everything.
Never play with that anymore. Why don't you play with that anymore?
I'm like, Mom, I taught myself Visual Basic 3, like by myself on a fucking 95.
Brag, wow.
I was a nerd, dude. Winamp, stealing progs, bruh. Yeah, little chat rooms. But I was saying, so you want to go out and get stuff. You need to make yourself saleable. So what are your best skills? I said, like, Eric and I talk about the show, you have to learn how to learn on the fly.
Yeah.
And that's something...
Learn how to Google stuff, straight up.
I literally said that. I go, honestly, learning how to find the YouTube video you need to figure out something when you're under the gun.
Yeah.
And go, all right, tonight after work, I'm going to have to learn this. But or it's like stock video or stock photo, that's a whole skill to find what you want in your brain.
Yeah.
Because like it's not tagged correctly, so you have to kind of know like the ins and outs of that. I go be autodidactic, teach yourself, show them, and then have a story of explaining that.
Yeah, I mean straight up decide like if you have an idea of what you want to do, look into what kind of like.
Are you struggling? Your voice sounds like it's dying.
I got a bug in my throat. Look into like what
you
kind of software
today.
that those sorts of jobs use. Like, guarantee you. The Adobe suite for any job is helpful.
Yep.
Pretty much like something, even if it's the PDF one.
Yeah. And then
learn that one.
So I said, like, all right, so the push-pull method of like, all right, you're going to start targeting and going and applying once you set yourself up. And then the pulling into your brand is like, hey, looked at your profile to make sure you weren't a machine.
Right.
The La Machina. Or whatever.
That's what it is. La Machina.
What is it called? What's that movie?
Deus Ex Machina.
That's what I'm saying. What's it called? I keyworded up my profile. It doesn't even read well, but I keyworded it up a while back, a couple months ago, and I could show you like the quality kind of inquiries, like work-wise, coming my way. In addition to me going out looking for the next thing.
True. You've had a windfall.
What do you mean? I've had like, it's crazy how many like legit, and I was like, look, this is the best time ever. You're in the best position that I know of in the working force for like a keyboard soft job.
Yeah.
This is a great resignation. People can't find anybody.
Right.
And so your entry level, you might start at entry level and immediately go to like an associate level, no problem.
And if you don't have a problem going into an office...
Yeah, and I was like, you're an athlete. Use that too. Like you're in a team sport. Like that to me, if I was hiring a lot of people, I want to find out if they had some kind of volunteering on a team kind of experience. Can they be the specialist and generalist? That's really what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
They go do their own thing, but also collaborate when necessary, and be selfless too.
I'm really curious how much talking, like the ratio was between the two of you.
Oh, dude, it's 99%. I was just like, I was in the zone.
Yeah.
I'm mainly because, it's not that hard. Like, that's why we get people on the show, because they're happy to talk about anything they've learned in their life, And I do that. I would do that every time I got in the car. If there's like a supply of people wanting to talk their career through, not that I'm the best, got all my shit together, but I think what we have here is something that we're figuring out as we go. And there's a timeline, of all the episodes and whatnot.
Yes, there is a timeline.
Hey,
They go back.
time's a flat circle, dude.
Yeah, man.
What?
Hey, man.
What?
Are we done?
I'm sorry!
Are we done?
Yeah. You got anything else?
Not really. It was fun. Good catching up.
Yeah. Elon Musk needs to. I like that he's backing out of Twitter. That was my only other thing.
Oh, he is? For real?
They were like 5%. They said 5% of all the users are bots on there, and he's like, we did the research. It's like probably higher than 20%.
Whoa!
Isn't that crazy?
None of them follow us.
What about my sweat equity?
Boom!
Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity.
My pits are
My
stink. I didn't
sweat
fart.
equity.
You didn't fart what?
Sweat equity. What about my sweat equity?
It's a mature program here. Mm-hmm.